Hello everyone, and welcome back to Legend of Legaia. We are now in the Sebacus Islands. And this is not a fun place to be. There's a lot of monsters and stuff. So there's the green robe. I don't like it at all. It looks terrible. I don't like it at all. I don't like green to begin with. And that's just like a nasty, like, vomit green. I don't like it. It does not look good. But it's better protection. So I'll wear it as long as we have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Just double checking how many attacks I had. Okay, let's see if I can use this. I don't think I've unlocked these yet. But we'll see. Super Arts! Yes! Okay, so we have. We just have to have enough space. Now, the only bad part about the Super Arts is that they don't show up on your Arts tab. They also cost a lot of AP. Like, that costs 48 to use. I don't think that counts the art that was used in it. So I think it spent more than 48. Oh, maybe I only used 48. So maybe that counts the art that's used in it, but I don't remember. Regardless, all I know is that it sucks. Like, they use it a lot. Hell's Trigger. So I'll show you. Frost Breath is still at the top there. It doesn't save your super arts at all, unfortunately. So if you ever want to use the super arts, you really do have to write them down and keep note of them. There is also what is called a miracle art, and we cannot use that at all, even if we get 9 slots, until we unlock every single art that the characters have. So not counting super arts, because they don't unlock. So, but we have to unlock every other, we have to learn every other art that the characters have in order to use a miracle art. Whoops, I forgot I was using the super art. Super Javelin. But I think the lowest amount of space on a super art is 7. It looks like it, because Power Slash, which is Vaughn's weakest, is 7. And Rushing Crush, which is Gala's weakest, is... Oh hey, that was Bull Rush. I just got that. That was a new art. I thought I already had that, but I guess I didn't. But yeah, all the super arts are 7, 8, or 9 slots. So you have to have a character that can use at least 7 before they can even use the super arts. Oh boy, fun! It's mist! Everyone's turned into monsters in the mist! Alyssa, it's a Genesis tree! I sense a Genesis tree! That means we can save this town if we revive that Genesis tree. I sense that the Genesis tree is somewhere in town, someplace high up. That's the voice I'm trying to do. How exciting! I want to go! I want to go to the high place! Oh, brother. So, welcome to Jeremy, land of the amazing sky gardens. Jeremy Tourism Board. So everybody is Seru. A human possessed by Seru. It looks like it's in pain. North Sky Gardens. East General Store. Northwest Jeremy Tourist Hotel. Spikefish. Getting attacked in town? What is this? It's called mist. Fish poison. I'll go ahead and show you another one of Alyssa's super arts here. It's called Dragon Fangs. Let's see, let's heal Vaughn. And then up, down, up, down, down. So I should use that on the... Oh no, they're both spike fish, that's right. I should use it on the enemy that doesn't float, but never mind. Because it has some downs. Scissor tail, swan driver, super arts, dragon fangs. So I think that 54 AP is counting the amount of AP in the arts that's used along with the super arts. So the super arts itself does not have like an AP cost. I think it's just the arts that are inside of it. So, or rather, it does, but it doesn't, like, using that art doesn't cost 54 AP. It's the moves inside of it along with that. So, if that makes more sense. Basically, the super art costs the AP. This... I don't remember. Looks afraid. Human possessed by Seru. It's babbling unintelligibly. Looks afraid. So yeah, the thing about the really interesting thing is that these guys have probably been possessed for a long time. Looks like it's in pain. And remember that it said that people don't age while they're bonded to a Seru. Or that has possessed them in that regard, so... Most of these people probably don't even realize that 10 years have gone by. 63. Interesting, yeah. Fish poison. Level 2 Nido. Ow? What did that do? I have a status ailment. Probably confusion. Curse? What does curse do? I don't remember. Oh. I can't use my Rasaru. Interesting. Alright. Good to know. Oh, I'm still using Dragon Fangs, aren't I? Whoops. Cyclone. Power Punch, Cyclone. Wow, Vaughn, going first. Swan Driver and Dragon Fangs. So I'll be able to use Triple Lizard the next time when she gets another bar there, or another slot on her bar there. So that's cool. But I've still got a ways to go before that, so... I keep trying to interact with things, but you can't interact with much of anything in the background, which is fine. So... oh boy. This place. Don't like it. Don't like this boss. Ooh, a swordie. Sorry, I'm just looking at the guide. So Firebook 2 looks like it's here in this dungeon, which is cool. Vera. Spirit. Now that Gala can actually deal some damage, he's not so bad. So, like I said, it's a huge difference when he gets that one extra slot. Wind Dash. 82 damage. Also, this is definitely our first time fighting a Swordy, so literally nobody has it yet. Arms low, high. Let's do Guardian in that regard. Arms high, Rasaru low arms. Let's do the Swordy with Gala since he doesn't have any lows. Ooh. Jerk. Power Punch. Cyclone. Bullhorns. Neither of them died, unfortunately. But I think they're both almost dead. So let's just do... I think I already had Pyro Pummel. Oh, let's give her something different instead of that. Mirage Lancer mixed with... Oh, I have to do Mirage Lancer second if I want to do that. Dolphin Attack mixed with Mirage Lancer. Yeah, Thunder Punch is fine. Dolphin Attack. Mirage Lancer. I figured it would die. I figured I was probably dealing a lot of damage there, but oh well. God dang it. Pyro Pummel. Still alive. Well, have a Thunder Punch. Watch as I deal no damage again. Dead. Very good, Gala. You're actually useful. Now I have the Door of Wind. Sweet. Do. Rapid elevator. The sign says out of service. Of course. Do we have to go through the dungeon first, you know? Going up. Okay. Well, this way is open. Swordy and Spikefish. Would like to catch a Swordy. I'd like to catch them all with everybody, but that's so hard to do. Oh crap. Mincer! Gala was almost mincemeat just then. Oh, okay. The Firebook 2 comes from the boss. Interesting. Good to know. So I'm not like searching and searching before I get to the boss. Let's see. And then... Right, you... Spirited! Healed. I was not paying attention that last round. I was looking at the guide, so I forgot what I had done. Mincer. First up. That, the extra combos really do make a difference in damage. Of course, them not defending against every hit also makes a difference in damage. So that's another thing. One team won the battle. Sorry, I was trying to see if there was another place to put my microphone other than where it's currently at. This seems like progress. Let's go the other way. Oh, I should get OBS opened up. Nidos, huh? Well, Nido and Spikefish. Anyway. The only problem with not spiriting is that it costs you AP not to spirit. So you do start to get to the point where your AP starts to get low when you don't spirit. And so you enter combat and you're just like, I have to spirit like twice now because I have no freaking AP. And that can become an issue later on, even with like your combos like that, because you can reach a point later on where you are using so many combos that you actually start to run out of AP. Gala's level increased. Awesome. Especially if you perform a super art or a miracle art or one of the really high level hyper arts. So go ahead and give Gala a chance to do some healing. There you go. I love it when Vera levels up. Oh, there's also... Okay, this seems like a bit more like progress, because that took me up. So I want to go down. I want to go back the other way after all. Because I wanted to go down. I have a guide, but I'm not following it like to the letter. You know? I'm just following it whenever I need to. So, that said, our Rosteru are going to level up once we get this Genesis tree, which is awesome. Arms low, high. Sounds good to me. Also sounds good to me. Gala can attack that one. Dolphin attack. Really now? Come on. Blocking all my freaking attacks here. God dang. God dang. For the blocks. My god. Bullhorns. I love that Bullhorns actually deals damage. It's like once you get Gala actually using combos, he can freaking kill stuff, but it takes so long to get to this point. Alright, let's check that area again, and then we'll come back to that. I was like, this looks like progress, because, you know, I went down, so I thought there was like an elevator over here. So I was like, oh yeah, you know, that must be progress. Nope. Figured, you know, we're going up and down and stuff like that to get to the top, because we're not using the rapid elevator. But now it looks like we're just using the up elevators to go up. I mean, we could skip doing all this. Not like skip the dungeon, but skip like finding all the secrets all the treasure chests in this dungeon. Just because of the fact that we could always come back when there's no mist and not have to fight anything. But where's the fun in that? Like, we need to level up, so... Especially with the next boss that's coming up. I definitely want to level up for this thing because it is freaking annoying and hard. Bullhorns. So I definitely need some kind of drink in between episodes, methinks. Go ahead and spirit up. Ow. Blocked. Costu! Dang it! Alright. Just kill it. I know that they can easily kill it. Level attack, Barrage Lancer. Got it. That's why I was like, I don't see any point in having Gala try to heal at all, so... Because Gala would just end up not getting a chance to go. Speed Ring! Ooh! Well, now has a Speed Ring. Nullify Venom, increase upper defense, and increase defense against wind. Increase speed by 20%. Let's see. 74. What the heck? Hang on. 113. 56. Oh my god. No wonder Alyssa goes first. I'm gonna give that to Gala so that maybe he can go before the enemies at least. Your Vera's level 4. Yours is level 4. Okay, everybody's Vera's are level 4. Good. And now it's level 5. Okay. Cool. So it's definitely, I definitely want to have Alyssa do a bit more healing. Because I really want her to get, I want her, because she's the fastest, to have like all of the healing power basically. Like Fish and Guardian. But yeah, get used to not seeing 100 AP unless you don't attack in a round, because it's very difficult to keep 100 AP in later battles. You start using combos so much, you start like doubling and tripling up on combos, and especially with Alyssa here. Because, like, I mean, she's using 2 4-slot combos. Because she has 7 slots, so... It's kind of nice. Bullhorns. Got it. Somebody is leaving notes on Discord. You know what? This does seem like a good spot to end the episode off at, so I think I'll go ahead and do that and then respond to my Discord messages. So I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to check the video description down below for a link to the playlist so that you can get caught up on any episodes you might have missed. And I'll see you all next time. See you later.